2005 version that they call Mr. P. Just purchase.
Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. To assist with quickly entering the park, please place all belongings in the bins on the moving belt and proceed through the metal detector.
I genuinely just, I actually just always say that. No, that wasn't me. I said protest. Oh, the second one was better. Yeah, I can say that's what
All right, guys, you just walked into the back of the Simpsons line. We are currently at a 30-minute. Again, if you just entered the back of the Simpsons line, we are now at a 30-minute wait. Please make sure you are.
Lights don't touch the floor. For their safety, seat them towards center of the row, way from the outside gate. My co-host and the host of the Tonight Show, Mr. Many water effects. Have your cameras out for great photos, but keep an eye on the cameras so they do not get wet. And for your safety and the safety of those sitting around you while on board, please do not use the selfie sticks. That's it for the safety rules. Now, headed to the front line. We always start out on the right. We're going to be by stages 16, 17, 18, and 19. Currently, stages 16 and 17 used for the third season of the Apple Plus series Luke, starring Maya Rudolph. Now, last week they had Luke filming on the Backlot, but this area on your right, this is the base camp for Luke. You always try to keep the base camp very close to where you're going to be filming. And as I look up ahead on the left, look who's standing by car 1, left side. Ted, he's excited. He also has a show on Peacock. Ted, executive produced and directed behind Ted, Production Bungalows. Now in the bungalows, some of Hollywood's top writers, directors, to movie theaters. It's also streaming on Peacock and on Blu-ray and DVD. Lopez versus Lopez, starring George Lopez. In the back on the right, stage 26 for St. Denis Medical, featuring David Allen, director of Universal's 2005 film version of King Kong, Mr. Peter Jackson.
It's the original King.
You like it?
Technology in filmmaking today. You know, well, looking to the left, we have another base camp area for the project, working in Metro. Look, you see stage 34, the elephant door is open, you peek in there. Now behind 34, the body of water that you see on the left, we like to call the Hollywood Ocean. Now the Hollywood Ocean could be a lagoon, and it did become a lagoon for our classic 1954 3D film starring Julie Adams. Creature from the Black Lagoon. A lady named Millicent Patrick created the look for the creature. Caught a shark. That makes a great photo. Uh-oh. I see a shark in the water. Okay, we're gonna clear the area. And we're staying on the upper dock, safer. But look at that lower dock smoking. Oh, the gas hose has come loose. If there are sparks, there could be a fire. Oh boy. When the movie opened in theaters. Well, let's pretend we're on the East Coast, near Martha's Vineyard. We're on set. The structures are hot sets, fully dressed, ready for filming. And then the director would say, place the song Judas. Old Mexico is the most quiet location of them all, on the Backlot. Okay, so much for quiet. You hear that thunder? I see lightning also. Okay. There's a big storm rolling in, getting closer. The thunder's getting under over. Stay safe. Now I hear kind of a rumbling sound. Very dim. Anyone else hear it? Hear it? Sounds like it's getting closer. What is that sound? Our flash flood. Left side. Flash flood. Take cover. Look out. Now the flood, the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water being released from tanks way up on top of the hill. Steven Spielberg was instrumental in helping us get
on how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was.
the entrance to Colonial Street. We can't go down there today. They've been filming the first season of the Peacock series, The Burbs, with Keke Palmer. Over here on the left, they have a closed set. On July 15, 1964. At the other end of the road on the left, some Fast and Furious film franchise, picture cars, but don't forget the right side. Look at those great Whomobiles from Ron Howard's Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. Around the corner, you'll see our scaled replica of LA's most iconic landmark, the Hollywood sign. Classic film from Paul Bates' house from that Alfred Hitchcock thriller. Look at the car on the right. That's Marion Crane's. Now the trunk of the car is open. Look who's coming out of cabin 1. Norman Bates. Maybe Marion's checking out of the Bates Motel. Norman's going to be very nice, bring out her luggage, put it in the trunk of the car. Here he comes. That's not luggage. He's carrying Marion Crane. Yeah, she checked out all right. Let's quietly get out of here before Norman sees us. Too late. Around the corner, one of the most spectacular sets ever created, the airplane crash site set from Steven Spielberg Buster, Paramount film, War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. Prior to War of the Worlds, this is where you found Site B for Jurassic Park 3, for example. Now the plane that's on the left, that's a real airplane, but it was an old airplane. It was not going to be flying anymore. It was purchased for approximately $60,000 from an airport in Mojave, California, and then flatbed trucks transported to our backlot for the filming. If you need assistance, and remain seated at all times. From this crash site set, we head to another set. Now in note, Jupiter's claim is over a UFO hotspot. The movie's rated R, but here's part of a G-rated trailer. Give you an idea what the movie is about.
What's up, Studio Tour? I'm Keke Palmer from Jordan Peele's film, Nope. What's about America? Well, you'll have to see our movie to answer that one. Until then, I hope you enjoy your visit to Jupiter's clay.
Did you see a UFO?
Now, we were thrilled to partner up with him, as I've said. Why don't you say hello? Here he is, Academy Award winner, Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Playground, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by Look into the Winking Mirror and have your picture taken just like the
Well, that's our studio lot showing you great locations for filming. I want to point out one more great location. This area up here is called Falls Lake. Up ahead on the right, you see a big blue backdrop, one of the largest freestanding backdrops in all of Hollywood. Now below the backdrop, when there are days to fill the lake in, and the lake holds 2.7 million gallons of water. By the backdrop is where Harry Styles filmed part of his music video for the song Falling. And on your screens, some of the movies which have also filmed at Falls Lake by the backdrop. Do you recognize Marion Crane's car? That's where Norman stashed his victims. Every clip you see filmed by the backdrop. If they needed clouds, you painted them onto the blue backdrop. The blue backdrop can also be used as Universal Studios has been thrilling audiences around the globe, making them laugh and cry and sit on the edge of their seats. We thank each and every one of you for taking the tour. To our past members, thank you for being with us. Make sure you've downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app so you can...
Something like that. Nice? Yeah, you enjoy? Next year, Jani.
Highly aware of her surroundings. You'll notice she is watching everything, paying close attention to everything that she is doing, following information. Grounding, problem solving, she would set decisions. So she's very confident in this. We don't like showing that we are calm, confident, and friendly.
Perjalanan.